Welcome everybody to Who Runs the NFC East, with four co-hosts who have been going back and forth in competitive trash talk for over 25 years. Introducing our fellow co-hosts, Tykaris Bunch, Stanley Autry, Tracy Monroe, Peasy Head the Flash, myself, Yusef Pridgeon, and of course our special guest representing the Philadelphia Eagles, Lady Hayes.
Fly equals fly.
Okay, welcome to week 16 of Who Runs the NFC East. This was a crazy week that favored the Commanders, which is I'm so happy about that to say. Of course, it was in so many ways it helped out the week. It eliminated the Cowboys. It helped us favor clinching a playoff berth. It took a lot for it to happen, but we came through, and it was a good week. It was a lot to come with it, but it was a good week. I would like to start off with Lady Hayes, since she was so prepared to talk some major trash and her frustrations. But I would like to get her perspective on how this crazy game went about.
Honestly, to me, there's no excuses at all. My thing is, when it comes to a team, backup, second, third string, fourth, if you practice with this team every practice that there is, there's no excuse as to why you're not ready to jump in the game when it's time. So for me, it's no excuse for my team. Everybody wants to probably say, okay, Hurts got hurt. That's what happened. Your man got ejected from the game, personal fouls, all of the shit. No, not for me. No, you practice, you ready, period. Is no excuse. So I'm not going to try to give no excuses of what happened, why we lost the game, because honestly, it still was our game. It still was our game, honestly. I don't even know what defense had going on. We was gelling for a little bit. Bond, causing fumbles. The sacks that we had. Recovering. Who on fire?
Saquon was on fire.
Yeah, he started off on fire. However, they ended up, they got all over him. They shut that down fast. They could take another 100-yard touchdown for the first quarter, bro. They could take that one. That was a little bit of a sting for them, so they just had to go ahead and shut it down. But okay. But still, no excuses. Yes, I am still salty from yesterday. I am. I thought I had another day.
No, you had your 10 win. You had your 10-win weeks.
But what I can say though,
okay,
we still run NFC East.
I like the way you coined that at the end. That was kind of cool. All right, whatever. You know what I mean? You got that.
You let them know, girl. You let them know.
Whatever.
Should I crown myself now? Like, should we?
I mean, look, it's all you. Do what you do. I mean, I can't say nothing about that. That's all you. So you know what I mean. You get it. It's your. Hold on. Does it work? It's your time to shine. But there you go. That's what you do. It's your time to shine for that one.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it was that game was madness. Like I told you before, I didn't know how or where to blame or where to put the blame, because one, you guys had the number one defense, and what the crazy stat that I saw that I heard throughout the week was no team has ever scored over 20 points on y'all all year, and we did that against the number one defense. Plus with the 5 turnovers that you guys even did with the number one defense, we still got over that. which was madness. Even with the ejection and the hurt and the bad calls and this and that back and forth with the kickers and this and this and that, it was crazy on both sides of the game, but we was still to edge it out. So just that and just in general was
I
crazy.
mean,
And
21-7 first quarter,
yeah,
21 or the first half.
for sure. Yeah, it was crazy. Stan, what's your opinion on how things went?
Y'all pretty much nipped it all up for the most part. I definitely was pleasantly surprised. I felt like Philly didn't, even though they said we shut Saquon down and he did have like 5 negative runs and he hadn't had that all season. I still
Mm-hmm.
think they could have went to him more because they didn't just have to hand it off to him. They could have, passed it to him. Even though he's a running back, he's still one of their best receivers.
Mm-hmm.
But they just didn't do that. And again, like Lady Hayes is saying, to be honest, this kind of reminds me of the game. And I told Sham that earlier. This reminds me of the game with Saquon
Yeah.
had dropped that pass on third down that could have sealed the game early on in the season. And I think the
Mm-hmm.
same thing happened for their wide receiver. Had he caught that ball on third down, we
Ooh,
probably,
that was the thing.
yeah, we might not be
That was the
talking
part.
about this. So as much
Exactly.
as Washington did enough to come back and score, they really probably shouldn't have been in that scenario with the 5 turnovers, with the way the game was playing.
Right.
Had, certain players kind of executed like they normally do all season.
Mm-hmm.
But like we said going into this, normally they split. So, it worked out for the split, but Philly definitely had an opportunity to win it. But
Oh, for sure.
Washington
For sure.
pleasantly won that one. And I think
Would you?
both both Philly and Washington was just happy that Dallas could go ahead and kick rocks.
For sure. What did you say earlier, Lady Hayes? You said it was sweet bitter.
Sweet bitter for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was.
definitely
It
sweet
was kind of
bitter.
like one of the things. Sham.
Sham, right
Okay.
on time.
I'd like to welcome the newly arrived, late but fashionably late, our friend representing the Eagles, Sham. Call it Sham God. For sure. So I guess it's right on time for you to give your perspective as far as like, I know you're salty and mad about it because it broke your 10-game winning streak and things of that nature, and got your guy hurt. So y'all dealing with injuries. It's not as bad as Detroit, but you're dealing with injuries as far as like what you may have to overcome. So what's your fear on how you feel about it?
I'm not salty or mad.
Okay. Ooh,
What did
interesting.
I say was gonna happen at the beginning?
Yeah. Yeah.
I called it. I
You
said it.
said they were gonna split.
I said it. I'm not
We all said it
salty
was
or
gonna
mad.
split. We both said it. We all three of us said it was gonna split. We just didn't know that it was gonna split like this.
Like
Listen, you
this.
always want your team to win, unless you're a
Yeah.
Cowboys fan where you want your team to lose. But defense didn't show up. I'm not putting anything on Devontae because he's always been so reliable. He does not drop passes. He just dropped it that day. So I'm not even.
Mm.
I ain't even gonna put that on that kid.
Shout out
Right.
to
What is he at?
Devontae. He
That's
looking
like
out.
Yeah,
90%.
for sure, bro. We appreciate you, bro. You know what
Good
I'm
night. Good night.
Like he passed.
saying? We appreciate you,
Listen,
bro.
he passed that. Like I don't. He putting that whole thing on his shoulders. He been in the press since yesterday talking about how you can't teach that. You supposed to catch it and all this type of stuff. Nah, bro, you
Hmm.
good. You fine with us.
Yeah. It's like it's not like your season is over by no means. It's
No,
just it's definitely that was a lookout for your boys. We
right.
appreciate that.
I would have loved to have been wrong, but I knew it was gonna happen. So,
Mm.
I'm not even mad. Like, look, Kenny Pickett did his job.
Yeah, he was
He put 33 up. He put 33 up, or
yeah,
you know,
yeah, he was surprisingly
27,
frustrating.
27 up.
Yeah, he was surprisingly
Surprisingly
frustrating.
frustrating.
Because anytime I always think if your backup come in, that should be just like a steamroll. Like I mean, even though I know they're still professionals, for some reason I just think they should just go right into it. But no, he held his own.
Yeah, but the thing with that is though, your backup comes in. You didn't game plan for that. You ain't got no tapes.
Mm-hmm.
Your tapes on Kenny Pickett is from Pittsburgh. Pickett the Pickens. Like, no, we're not doing that no more. So you don't know.
Mm.
But he came in and did his job. That defense was just like horrible in the second
Oof.
half. Horrible.
Mm,
Yeah, and we appreciate that.
mm.
Uh Because
But
like
I
you
gotta
said, y'all still
tell
got the
you,
number
it's
one
been a
defense.
little shoulders been sore, been a little heavy carrying and running the NFC East. So we needed a little break.
See how y'all coined the last things that y'all say. Y'all think y'all funny.
Hey,
That's what
I
that is.
got
That's yeah.
I got one
Gotta get
thing to
that
say.
stretched out.
I have one thing to say.
Hey, are y'all?
like
Hey,
that.
Philly, Washington. Are y'all okay with Dallas having something to say yet right now? I mean, we don't have any Giants on here because at this point they're irrelevant, and so now that Dallas is irrelevant, do y'all want to hear from them this early? Does it matter?
Hold
I mean,
on.
Yeah. Because they still think they have a spoiler session
they
in. So
do. I
Hey,
mean,
look
their
here.
their
Hey, look
relevance
here.
First of
lies
all,
Hey, look here.
in seating. You
Hey,
the
look
know,
here.
game has been changed to 1 o'clock.
Hey,
Eagles
look
versus
yeah,
here.
we got
Cowboys.
flexed again.
Hey,
Wow.
look here.
We
Look
stay
here.
getting flexed though.
How?
It's
Y'all don't
because of
know, but we be
them. It's
getting
not our
flexed all
fault.
year.
Yeah,
But
they flexed for the Cowboys. That's what they did for Tampa. They knew Tampa had not won any primetime games. That game was not supposed to be at night, and they flexed them knowing they don't perform well at that particular time of night. They
Ooh,
fixed the script for us too. When Jay
excuses
and
are like
look now,
nooses.
listen, even for us to win, I think Jalen was okay. I think he was okay to play. But that second
Oh
time when
yeah,
when they came to the sideline, it was like, no. We
they know nah, they don't
yeah,
need him to play.
yeah. So
We need him for the playoffs. We ain't concerned about this game.
yeah,
Um,
the script was in. We was all right.
but I will
he was
also
in
say
concussion protocol. He right where
I
he's
seen it
supposed
in
to
his
be.
eyes. I seen it in his eyes.
yeah, he was loopy, wasn't he?
He
He
always
And then
was.
in.
all of a sudden he was loopy, and all of a sudden it clicked in. And I was like, oh, now he
Yeah.
woke up.
He
He's
always
Yeah.
a
loose.
It
little
was in his
cartoon.
eyes.
He was
Yeah,
loopy and pissed. That's the most emotion I seen Jalen show like all season. He
Yeah,
wanted to get
But I'm gonna
back
tell
in there.
you,
he probably would have played better.
I don't know about that.
they flexed for y'all too yesterday in North Carolina
what do you
because they
mean?
didn't even show Carolina game yesterday. Not here
Why
they
would they?
did.
Yeah, why would they?
Home
Nobody
team,
cares about the
however.
Carolina Panthers. Not even people from North Carolina.
But you like
They flexed the one game that
And they
Carolina
won.
win. Yeah, they won.
Yeah.
exactly.
Spoiler
Yeah,
alert.
That
that was
was
against
high.
Arizona too, right? Yeah,
Talk about a
yeah.
spoiler. Got
Yes.
Yeah,
eliminated them for the
they
playoffs.
eliminated Arizona for us.
Mm-hmm. And
That flex.
unfortunately, Green Bay won tonight, so that kind of made their
Yeah, they
situation. Now,
clinched their
we got to,
spot
yeah, they
tonight.
clinched their spot, so we're only working on us. So we're the only team left that's trying to clinch. So we just
so
have
what?
to beat
So
Atlanta.
what? So y'all, if y'all beat Atlanta, y'all clinch the playoffs,
Yes,
right?
correct.
I
And if
need y'all
y'all
to
don't,
lose to Atlanta.
So if y'all lose
so
to Atlanta,
That
what
was
happened?
rude.
if y'all
Nothing.
lose
We
to
just have
It
to
Atlanta,
lose.
intended to
so
be rude.
We just have to win one of the last two. We just have
Glad
to
I
win one
accomplished
of the
my
Is
last
goal.
that
two
is that
games.
what January 5th comes in TV?
you just have to win one of the last two.
Yeah, just one of the last two. You
Mm-hmm.
know, we can lose to the
So
Falcons to
so
make it more enjoyable for this game
so
with
if
the
you lose,
Cowboys.
so if you
So
lose,
if
See, I
if
told you that
if
so
they playing
so
for
if
January 5th.
for
If
the
we're
fifth,
looking,
so if you
so if
lose
so
to the
if
Falcons,
so
hold
if
on. I've been
Hold
asleep.
on, Stan.
I'm finally awake.
Fingers down.
I've been
Well,
asleep
give
over
him
here.
another shot of melatonin. We
Twitter fingers
still we
So
down.
still talking.
you done woke up the
I've been
monster. You done
asleep.
woke up the bear.
so if
So
Let's
so
You done
if
go.
poked the bear.
so
so
if
if y'all
if
If
lose
they lose,
if
against the Atlanta Falcons,
yes,
Falcons.
what
No.
what's gonna happen on
let's go,
January
Dirty
5th?
Birds.
And you playing spoiler or going home. That's all it is.
So if we
If
beat y'all on
if
January
My
the 5th,
goodness.
if
what's gonna happen?
nothing if we win this
Y'all
weekend. So
need
we
to
got
be
to go
sitting
through
y'all
this weekend
players.
first.
There's
Yeah,
only one thing left to say, PZ.
What's that?
Here we go.
Here we go.
Oh my god. No.
Y'all gonna be just like us at the house,
At the
rebuilding,
house, rebuilding,
rebuilding, rebuilding, brick
rebuilding.
by
wait.
brick.
Whoa. Are y'all
I don't think they
rebuilding?
need to be rebuilding anything.
Are y'all rebuilding?
We semi
Oh
rebuilding,
no, is it
yes. We
semi?
semi
I think y'all
rebuilding,
got the
semi
highest paid
rebuilding,
quarterback, the highest
semi.
paid
So,
receiver. You
That
about to
got
have the
Stan
so,
highest
fired up.
paid DN.
We need a
So
so,
running
Nice.
back.
hold up. Is that rebuilding or is that
Ashton
just adding
Gentry,
a piece?
Ashton Gentry
Is
coming.
that
We
trying to
doing
add a piece
construction.
or is that
Nope.
rebuilding?
We,
A little bit of both.
listen,
Nah,
hold, hey,
Sham, tell me if I'm
don't
wrong.
talk,
When you
don't talk
rebuild,
to me and my
when you
roster.
rebuild, don't you
You
blow it
worry
up?
about your roster.
That's
Don't
Typically,
right.
talk to us
you
Okay,
keep
about
it
our
going.
roster.
I
You
thought so.
worry about your roster.
Because when I gut
You
a,
worry
when
about
I
your
gut a
roster.
place and I
Don't
rehab
worry
it,
about our
when I
roster.
You
rehab
keep
it,
it
I
Good
going.
gotta
over here.
I
You
gotta
sprinkle
We
some
go to
around
good
the
over here.
I
roots.
gotta gut it. I
You
gotta
give me
gut it.
one,
I gotta gut it and build it back
another
up
wide
so I
receiver
can
to,
sell it.
to throw to.
Hey, look here.
They talking
Don't
about
worry
getting
about our
Stephon
roster.
Diggs,
Ooh,
keeping Cooper
Stephon.
Don't worry.
Rush. Like
Ooh,
Don't
what's
worry.
going on?
y'all got money
We
for
not.
Stephon, but not
We ain't
Derrick
got.
Henry,
We ain't going. We ain't going no stuff. Hold on.
not
Hold on. Number
Saquon.
one. Hold on. Number one.
They ain't
Come
They
want
on
ain't
them.
now.
getting them.
They
We
ain't
can
really
get
want them.
anybody we want.
Oh,
Don't
now
get it
you
twisted.
can.
Don't get it
Y'all
twisted.
They
better talk
Jerry
to
always
your
Jones.
good.
owner.
If
Jerry
Jerry
said they
You
Jones,
better.
good.
if
You
Jerry
lying.
Jones wanting to go get somebody, he will go get
Well,
him.
he don't
The
want to.
problem is Jerry doesn't go pull the trigger.
He don't
But I'm
want
here to
to.
tell you this. I'm here to tell you this. I'm here to tell you this. Two things for sure, and you can promise you this.
I'm counting.
This year,
I'm
You're
leg
out of the
certain.
we
playoffs. That's
make
one.
we make
Oh,
okay.
I thought that was
We
one of
No,
the
beat
no,
y'all.
points.
We beat y'all.
I thought that was one
no,
of the points.
no. Just
That's
We
right.
beat y'all.
let him get it out.
We
Let
can
him
get
get
Oh,
it
out the
okay.
out.
playoffs,
Let him
but
get
we
it
Beat
beat
out.
y'all.
y'all. We beat y'all ass.
That don't matter.
Now,
What's your
That
now,
means
record?
nothing.
now,
What's your
now,
record?
we beat y'all.
You only as good as your record.
1-0 against y'all.
Oh,
1-0
He
y'all
against
said
y'all.
close.
still.
Congratulations.
1-0 against y'all.
That's right.
Congratulations.
Now, like I was gonna
Happy Super
say,
Bowl hunting. I hope y'all
like I was
appreciate
gonna
that.
say,
That's good.
no, y'all ain't
One,
gonna win
two,
no Super
three,
Bowl.
four.
We
Did
not
we get
asking
to
for
number
it.
one yet? Did we
Y'all
get
ain't
to
gonna
number
win no
one?
Super Bowl.
Nope.
Only thing y'all
Gonna
finna
get
do
the
is
scoop in the
y'all
bowl.
finna have a worse draft pick than us. That's all y'all finna have, cause you can't stop the run. Saquon Barkley destroyed y'all.
Destroyed.
If they
100
wanted to
yards.
Time out.
carry more,
Excuse me. Did y'all not
Actually, he
they
had
hear?
want to carry
150.
more.
Did y'all not
No,
100
hear?
yards in
Did
the
y'all
if they
not
game.
want
hear?
to
He
carry
did
Did
make
more.
y'all?
150.
Excuse me.
He
In
had
Did y'all
one
not
good
150.
hear,
game.
Lady Heath? Listen,
Okay,
half of
good.
that was on one run. She already said that. We know what happened, and then there was
Okay,
no more
I know
space.
what
I was
happened
wondering what
too.
his totals
Well, I
was.
tell
I
you
know what
what.
happened
I
too.
tell you what. When we come
I
to
know what
that
happened too.
last game, if we need to play anybody when it comes
You
around
said
to
the
that,
same thing and
then
y'all lost.
y'all run on
You,
us.
you said the same
When
thing
it
and
come
y'all
to that,
lost. You
y'all
said
run
the
on
same
us.
thing and y'all lost.
No, I didn't.
So
No, I
here you
didn't.
go
No,
again,
no,
running
no,
that
no, no,
mouth,
no, I didn't.
and y'all gonna lose
You
again.
self correct.
Here you go.
Going
Y'all
into that
remember?
game, I
You
said
can
we was
Yeah,
roll
gonna
them
the
boys need
tape.
lose.
some more
If
mustard.
you can roll the tape, he said,
I,
"Oh, one
I
o'clock,
said we was
just
gonna
gonna win."
lose, right?
And y'all lost.
When we
Against what,
played
Philly?
Dallas. When we played
No,
Dallas.
no. On
When
that
Oh,
same
we
week,
oh
played
yeah,
you
on
said,
that
Dallas,
you
first
said,
I
oh against
said we
no,
was
Dallas.
gonna
no,
lose, right?
no,
Yeah, yeah.
no.
No, thank
On
you.
that same
So
tape, on that
no,
same
no, no,
tape,
no, no,
you
no,
said,
no,
all
young
right,
buck.
well, 1 o'clock,
Nah,
we'll see
young
then.
buck. Nah,
Is that
young
what you
buck.
said? You
Nah,
said 1 o'clock, we'll see then.
everybody on
Pissed
this
off.
call,
Y'all lost.
on
You
this
took that
call
L. You took that L.
heard me say that we was gonna lose that game.
And
Mm-hmm.
you
I don't know why
also,
you bumped
and
your
you
head or
also
something.
said,
But I'm
and
gonna
you
promise you
also
this:
said,
if we
I
lose to the
promise you,
Falcons,
you
if we
said,
lose to the
I
Falcons,
Okay.
promise
we
you, you
coming to
said,
One
get
at a
you.
time.
We
Time
coming
out.
to get you.
Bam. Time out.
I don't need no
Just
So
so
No.
timeout.
every
everything
so
before
Turn
every
my
CB.
mic
producer
up. I'm
How
ready
Go to
did
your
tonight.
before the
corners.
CB?
Let's
time out. We
no,
gotta
go.
get one person at a
you
time.
wanted
This
O.
Bama wait
I
You
till
think
wanted
week
O
before the
15
against
to
us.
get
Chargers.
fired up.
You wanted O against us. I thought it was my time to talk, but
Yes, it
We
was.
never
It is.
agreed.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
didn't come to
He
that
just
yeah.
kind of
agreement
took
yet.
it.
That was on. That was.
But
I was
I
still
thought he
waiting
was
for
done.
number one.
hey,
Did we get the number
I,
one?
ain't no
No, we
more
did
statement
not.
need to be said.
It was
Only
zero.
thing can be said is this: we beat y'all.
Okay, was
Okay,
that number one? What's
That was
number
number
two?
one.
that's it.
and just don't
Huh?
lose to the Falcons. Because
Oh, that's two.
And don't lose to the
it'd be
Falcons.
funny to lose your spot to Cooper Rush.
It don't be
Don't lose to the
funny.
Falcons.
I think y'all got a quarterback controversy on hand. To be honest with you,
No, we
I
don't.
bet you
No,
that. As
No,
confident
we
as you all
don't.
are, watch this.
No, we
Are
don't.
y'all
no,
gonna be
no.
We
watching?
not
Hold on,
y'all.
time out,
We don't play
time out,
ring around the
time out.
rosy with quarterbacks like
Are you
y'all.
all gonna be
That's
watching?
done.
Hold on.
No,
In
No,
your
we
we
ain't gonna
mind,
ring
don't.
around the rosy,
in your
brother.
mind,
As long as he's healthy, there's no
are
ringing.
you all gonna beat Washington that
RG
last
three
game?
two. He's gonna
Say
see
what?
his
Are
Oh,
time
you
don't
to
do
all
get
gonna
that.
done.
beat
Don't
Washington?
don't wish
We
no
like
don't wish
him.
no paint on my quarterback, baby.
RG3
Shut
2.
your face.
Is Cooper Rush
Are
going
we,
to beat
are,
We
Washington
like their black
in the
quarterback.
last
Stop
game?
it.
RG2 3.
I hope like
2-3.
hell he doesn't.
No.
But
Say it
but
out. No,
but
say it out.
however,
Come
but
on now.
however,
You know what? You
but
just
However,
however,
Hold
discredited
on.
no hush,
everything that
Hold
you
on.
just
hush,
said.
shut
You
up,
just discredited
hush,
what you
shush,
said.
shush. Let me talk.
there
Hush.
will be no
I
shushing.
hope like hell he doesn't. However, the way it looks to me, the way them boys trying to play, he might. He
Now,
might.
come on now.
He just might.
Look, everyone else
He might.
besides the cars talking. Didn't y'all just hear
You
this
can't say
man
he
say
can't. You can't
Hold
say he
on, we
can't because
heard
he
you.
already
We
did.
heard you.
I didn't hear nothing.
Didn't y'all just hear him say
I didn't either.
that they was gonna beat us and play spoiler if we lose to the Falcons? I just
Yeah, he
heard.
did.
He
Okay,
said we
and
Got a
just
better
piece
hope
of
because
they
that.
don't.
no,
He
right,
said he hope we don't. He said
because
he hope we lose to the things so they can play sports.
because
Yeah.
they can play
Oh,
spoiler.
oh, oh,
No,
oh.
hold on. No, you already made your point. It's my turn. It's my turn. You said let you talk. I did. So it's my turn. So keep chewing.
Oh
Go ahead.
Lord,
So
Go ahead.
with that
Go ahead.
said,
have
Cooper Rush is the quarter.
mercy.
However, as my girl Lady Hayes said, Cooper Rush is the quarterback. So he would win that game. So if he wins that game, what I'm telling you is he's a cheaper winning quarterback with the team that you have now, with all the injuries that you claim to have for the reasons
Lord
that you're
Jesus.
not winning. And when Dak was there, you had everybody healthy and was losing, and he's hella expensive. Hella
Cheaper
expensive.
to
You got
keep
people to pay.
up.
Are you trying to play GM with the Dallas
I'm
Cowboys?
trying to tell you, if you
Right.
really want to be able to afford all these people y'all talking
Please
about
do.
getting,
Please
How
do.
many games?
you can get rid of Dak.
How many playoff
Please.
situations has Rush put us in?
How many playoff games have Dak won in his career
I believe
for
it's two.
$60 million? Is that
He
what
won
you?
more.
Is
He
that really
won
where
more
you
than
want
your
to spend?
franchise has won in the
We're not
last
paying.
10 years.
But we're not paying any. We're not paying a
He
quarterback $60
won
million.
more than your franchise has won in the last 10
We're
years
That's
by
not.
him
not
down.
We're
that's
not
not the
paying a
barometer no
quarterback.
more.
Thank you. We're not
Yeah,
paying a quarterback $60
it's the
million.
It's
damn number.
participation
No,
It's
at
the
no,
number.
no.
money
It's
now.
the number.
Y'all paying $60 million to someone who only got 2 playoff wins in all his career.
Why y'all talking to us about our
No,
money in the
no,
Dallas
no, no.
Cowboys
All I know
salary
is
That's
I
cap?
what we
want the
was talking
Falcons
about.
to win the South. I'm just gonna
No,
put
we were
that.
talking about we
You want
beat
them to
y'all.
win
Nah,
the South.
nah.
And we were
Yeah,
talking
I
and
don't
we were
want Tampa
talking
Bay in the
about us.
playoffs.
Why y'all worry about our salary cap for?
Go ahead, Sham. Tell them why you don't want Tampa to win the South.
Because we can't beat Tampa in the playoffs. Can't beat them in the regular season. Tampa
Oh
got
yeah,
our
that was
number.
a problem.
I want
That was a
anybody but
problem
Tampa in
early
the
on in the
playoffs.
season.
So go on right ahead and let them Falcons win that South.
We see what we can do.
We'll take it.
No, not if you beat them. That's why I need
Nah,
them
I
to beat
mean,
y'all.
we can,
Commodores
but see,
lose, Falcons
we
win.
can lose to the Falcons.
Boy,
I'm in Atlanta, so I would like for the Falcons to go. I don't know how Michael Penix's gonna hold up all playoffs, but I would like for them to go to the dance. But and therefore, when we do play Dallas, we can play Dallas full out. So these bums can get off of here for the playoffs anyway. We won't need y'all on this whole call after that. The podcast
the
will
Damn.
bums that beat
continue.
y'all,
You
the
bums,
bums that beat y'all, the bums that beat
the
y'all,
bums
Right.
that
the
we
bums
put
that
out
beat
the
y'all,
playoff pictures as of
the
yesterday.
bums that beat
The
y'all,
bums that we put
Hey,
out the
bums
playoff
that
what,
beat
pictures.
y'all,
what week did
the
y'all
bums
play
that
us?
beat y'all,
Y'all keep talking
the
about
bums
the
that
bums
beat
that beat us.
y'all,
What
the
week did y'all
bums
play
that
us
beat
in?
y'all. We beat
Congrats,
y'all
What was
this
that?
year. We beat y'all
congratulations.
last year. We beat y'all the year
No,
before
no, no,
that,
no,
the
no,
year
no, no.
before that.
It does
We beat
Congratulations.
matter.
y'all
It
bums.
does matter.
Y'all,
It
What
does
the
matter.
hell?
It
we are
does
getting
matter.
ready.
Congratulations.
What week was
What
that?
the
Hey,
hell?
Poppy,
What week was that?
Congratulations.
Answer the question.
your
What week was
dad.
that? Answer
Oh
the
boy,
question. What week was that?
Congratulations.
we talking about?
That was
Y'all,
week.
y'all got a
We beat
game
y'all.
ring.
What are y'all
That's
talking
what
about?
week it was.
What are y'all
Exactly.
talking?
Is
So y'all gonna
Beat
sit
y'all.
there,
Beat y'all.
y'all gonna sit there and brag on a week, on an early part of a game with a rookie everything, with a new everybody.
who
You
was
gonna
injured?
brag about
I don't want to hear
Bruh,
that.
about what
The
y'all
They,
won?
injuries
bruh,
we had
bruh,
without our
bruh.
starting quarterback.
No, whatever.
Can I say
Ain't
something?
no
Either way,
whatever.
your
Can I say
backup
either
something?
way,
better
Ain't
than
no
your
we
starter.
whatever.
Can I say
our
something?
Try to
Your
our team
backup
is
better
negate the
than
brand
your
new.
facts.
Can
starter.
I
Trying
say
to do
something?
that, but
Can I
we'll
say
see.
something?
We'll see
You're
at the
trying to
Can I
negate the
say something?
facts.
nah.
Can I
Ain't
say
negating the
something?
fact y'all won that. We don't care.
We
It
don't.
don't. It didn't
Yeah,
matter.
that's not even part of the conversation.
It's not even. It's
The
not even
whole
about
No, no,
negating.
podcast is
listen,
called
no,
"Who
listen,
That's
Runs
like when
the
you're trying to
NFC
be
East,"
right at
not
something and you're
"Who
wrong
beat
at
you."
the same time.
Who
What are we
beat you?
wrong about?
Who beat
Okay,
y'all?
Did I
we
beat
run
y'all?
Who
y'all.
we
We
beat
run
y'all? Did we
y'all.
beat
We
y'all?
run
Did we beat
y'all.
y'all?
We run y'all. We
But
Okay.
we
beat y'all. We
still
run
running.
y'all.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
Everybody
You know what I
here
Everybody
mean?
beat
still
We
running
somebody.
but
still
y'all.
ready
Hey,
then.
listen.
Ain't nobody
Everybody here
undefeated.
still running
Here's the
but y'all.
thing. Here's the thing.
No,
Here's
ain't
the
no
Beat them
thing,
thing.
and
right?
then they didn't record the
Ain't
show.
no thing.
Thank you,
Right.
Tracy. Thank you,
Right.
Tracy. Thank you,
Oh my
Tracy.
Either
goodness.
way,
Did he
y'all
Hey,
got
just say
listen.
difficulties.
that?
First difficulty.
Hey, listen. Hey, listen. At the end of the day,
The day
what?
going to end.
Y'all have a better record. Y'all have a better record than us. Y'all have a
Yes, sir.
better record than us.
Okay.
Finally.
Okay.
So I'm gonna let you be happy. I'm gonna let you be joyous and all rambunctious. But
Wait.
I tell you what, the week, like Tracy just said, the week after we whooped y'all ass, y'all was in here humble. Y'all want to hear kiki and
Yep.
cock.
It
But
was
now y'all
humble
kiki
pie.
and
Nah,
cock again.
Especially
y'all.
with
But
Nah.
that
listen,
Yusef fella.
lose to the Falcons. I dare you.
Isn't
Lose to
that
the
nice to
Falcons.
be
Hey,
humbled after a
Lose
loss?
to the Falcons.
The
Lose
paper
to the
cut is
Falcons.
back.
Lose to the
Yeah,
Falcons.
look. You know,
Lose to the Falcons.
do
Lose
you
to the
do
Falcons.
you understand that it took that one win against
Lose
us
to the Falcons.
for all
Put
this madness
lose
to
to
start
the
happening
Falcons.
again?
Lose to the
Does everybody
Falcons.
notice the
And
shift throughout the season?
I promise you, we gonna send y'all ass home. Lose to the Falcons.
You know
Watch
what?
what we do.
Definitely.
Cooper
Lose
Rush.
to the Falcons.
That
Lose to
Takar's
the
bunch
Falcons.
training. He never
This
late.
it,
Please,
And
lose
shoot
to the
trust
Falcons.
now.
We
I
beat
know.
y'all.
Y'all hear
went to
this?
Just
y'all
trusting
house.
to beat
Everybody-
We went to y'all
Y'all
house.
hearing this?
We went to Landover
No.
and we
Look,
sat down.
people that's
and we
on
made
the,
us a
people
plate
that's
of
watching
food.
this
And we
podcast,
ate our
they
food.
not trying to
I
hear
hope
you
y'all
talk
know
about 4 or
They
5
know
weeks ago. What are you
They
doing?
know it.
I
You
was last
embarrassing
week
the
years old
podcast.
They
and I
know it.
realized it wasn't
They know
FedEx
it.
Field no more.
Listen,
Exactly. You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
they still
know
talking
it.
about stuff
They
that's
know it.
irrelevant.
North
They
You
know it.
know, it must be
They watching.
it must be a
You know why they
disease.
watching?
Like
You know why they
these
watching?
Cowboys
They
people
watching
always
because of
talking
us.
about the past.
They watching because of
Whether
us.
it's
They
past
don't
Super
watch because of
Bowls,
y'all. They
past
don't even know
wins.
y'all names.
I don't even
They
know
don't
if they
y'all
know they beat
Commanders,
Tampa
the
last night.
Redskins, or
They
the
haven't even
football
talked
team.
about the
Commanders.
Tampa
They ain't
game.
watching.
Look at this madness.
I
Get
know.
it together, people. Just
Like,
get
Yeah.
it together, people.
They
So
played
I got to
Tampa.
say
They
this.
still talking
I'm
about
gonna
when
say
they
this.
played Washington. Like,
I'm gonna say
get
this.
out your
Y'all got to
feelings.
go.
Get out your
I'm gonna
feelings.
say this.
No,
Y'all
you
got to
can't.
go.
No,
I'm gonna
you
say
can't.
this.
You
No,
I'm gonna
can't
don't do
say
go.
this.
that. You
No,
can't.
I'm gonna
can't
say
go
But
this.
yet.
this ain't.
Ain't no
Gotta be
I'm
go.
gonna
limitless.
say
We
this.
not.
I'm
We,
gonna
Places to
say
go.
this.
you're not gonna
Right.
get the
I'm gonna
last
say this.
word. You're not gonna get the
No, I'm
last
gonna say
word
this.
and then leave.
I'm gonna
Like
say this.
this,
Right.
we're
Check
Gonna
this
not.
out.
drop the
We're
mic and
not
walk
in a
Check
off
this out.
stage
relationship
left.
with you, bro.
Lose
You
Like
know
to
what
the
I mean? Just
Falcons,
drop
yeah.
the mic.
I know this is a
We ain't
Lose
podcast
to
doing
the
show.
that.
Falcons.
Like we,
Y'all
like
done got
we
me up
can
out
we
my
can
Lose to
meet
the
sleep.
you.
Falcons.
You
Like
staying.
this
Lose
ain't
to the
talking
Falcons.
about I got to go.
Lose
Like
to the
what you think
Falcons.
this is?
You
Like
better pray to your
this
God
you
that
Randy
y'all
you
beat
not
the
Watson.
home.
Falcons.
You
You
not
better
home.
pray to your God that y'all beat the Falcons. That's what you better do. That's what you better do. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, it's gonna be a horrible week if we don't. I can tell you that
That boy
coming up.
good.
Damn,
Man, look,
You
it's
I
gonna
don't
know,
be
think y'all
it's
gonna
gonna
have
be
no
Oh,
it's
down
gonna
problem
be
with
what?
that.
bad.
loud.
Yourself.
But
What?
I just don't
hands
want y'all to
up
beat
to the
them.
last of it. That's as
Sometimes
sure as I
you
got on
say
this
too much.
construction hat.
Don't even get them revved up. This boy talking about a construction hat. He had on Dallas Maverick stuff half the season because
Exactly,
he couldn't do
exactly.
it. This other one
Hey,
over here talking
hey,
about we
hey.
take
Look,
it,
took,
we
it,
take it, we
it took that
getting
one it took
prime
that one
time.
win
Yeah, I
against
want to
Houston.
lose.
We
It's a
getting
shame with
I
all
want
shit.
to
that
lose.
video
Now,
evidence too.
yes, it's
I
all that
want to
Mm.
video
lose.
evidence, and now all of
I
a
want to
sudden,
lose. What you talking about?
look at them on their
I
on their
want to
horse.
lose. I ain't never
Look
So
at
what
dressed
them
up.
saying
here.
you ain't got on no
Look.
Commander gear.
Look, I don't
What
You
have
you
got a
some
whole
shit
talking about?
behind me.
backdrop.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
What
yeah.
you
know.
He got the
talking
It's
backdrop,
Like,
there.
what are
buddy.
you
Back to
talking
back
about?
What are
legs.
you talking
That's
about?
What are you
Photoshop.
talking
Exactly.
He
about?
drew it.
What we doing now? We reaching for insults.
Bro,
We ain't reaching.
Yeah,
Man,
like,
what?
bro.
Can't find nothing.
Come on, Mr. PG.
Just
You better than
I
a
that.
tell you what
crossed
I
out
can
squirrel looking
find.
for a nut.
come
What is
on,
we
man.
doing?
You
I tell you
embarrassing
what I
yourself.
can find. I
You
tell you what I
embarrassing
can
yourself.
find.
I
I,
represent Dallas Fort Worth in everything.
Oh
Okay.
I tell you
no,
what
Oh
I can
yeah.
find.
no.
Go
What?
Dallas
I can
Stars.
find. I can
Oh
find the fact
yeah.
that we beat
Stars,
y'all. I can find the
Rangers,
fact that. I can find the
Mavs.
fact that. I can find the fact that we beat y'all 80 times with 48 losses
We still
and only
talking
2
about y'all
ties.
beating
I
them.
Oh
told
my
you.
God, was
They
that
don't
that
I
got to
fact
hang
told
that I
you.
on,
posted
brother.
So I can
earlier?
find
They
that.
can hang
That was
on.
that
I can
fact I
find
posted
that.
earlier.
I can
Can we
find
talk
They
that.
about
can
how
hang
y'all
on.
beat them every
I can
year
find that.
and vice versa? What are we doing?
Ain't no vice
Mm-hmm.
versa. They don't never beat
Hey
us. Shan.
Sham,
Yeah, they
Sham,
They
do.
hardly ever beat us.
Ain't no vice versa.
Sham.
Oh
Don't
my
say like
god.
you acting like it's never happened. That's the
It don't
thing.
happen that
Like,
often.
48 times. 48 times in the
Look,
whole
Hell,
out of the
broke
whole
no,
clock is
history.
a
48
actually,
broke
times.
that
clock
was in the
is
regular
right twice a
season.
day.
That was in the regular season. They told y'all both that we beat y'all the 2 times that we've only
That
faced
they
each other in the
in the
playoffs
playoffs.
when the
We
money
won those.
counts. Y'all haven't beat us in the playoffs ever. So
Yeah,
while you
for
want to sit
sure.
here and state stuff, won't you state the real facts and quit talking about the
Man,
regular
Y'all
season?
wanna
nobody's studying that stupid mess.
No,
We
See,
got
you
look
five.
sent
now,
it.
now,
Hold up.
now, now, now
You
they
sent
don't want
it.
to say that
Way
one.
more
You
Look at
sent
this.
it to us.
Look at
Now
the
you don't.
narcissism is
Irene.
real. You hear me?
It's
You
way
sent
The
more than
true
three.
cowboy
is
And
way.
that's all
real.
that matters.
You
Not no
self,
2 playoff
you
wins that
self
y'all beat
take
us.
take control,
We played
take
for Super
control
Bowl. We
back
Hey,
don't
over
look.
play
this
for
Okay.
game,
no
man.
All right. Look.
playoff
Yeah. Let's. Yeah.
victories.
I
Come on. All
don't
right.
I don't want the
I don't never
listeners
see
to
nobody
get
recap playoff victories.
Bad taste in their
I
mouth.
see
for
people
crazy.
recap Super Bowl.
You know, they got the blue man. This the gray men
Hearing
right
this
here.
madness going
These
on. Like,
gray
what is
men
this?
over
They
here.
recap Super Bowls, Stanley. They recap Super Bowls, Yusef. They don't recap. We beat them 2 times in the playoffs. That ain't what they recap.
But they recap
But
48
they're gonna recap
times
when you're
in
gonna
a
read
regular
in
season.
a regular season. That's what you're
Come
gonna
on,
do.
son.
You're gonna choose that one.
Hey,
That's what he
That's the one
chose.
you want to hang on.
we stating the obvious. And don't
Well,
let it
It's
whatever.
happen.
obvious, Negro.
And don't let it happen when y'all lose to the Falcons.
Y'all better lose to the Falcons.
Oh wow.
Rise up,
Oh,
thighs up, whatever it's called.
So how was the game against Tampa again? Since y'all want to talk so much, can y'all be productive about
see how
this
much
was
lighter it
podcast?
is, Lady Hayes, when
Yeah.
your team is winning the division.
when
You ain't
y'all
got
can just
nothing to
stay,
argue about.
right? You can just sit
Exactly.
back and just watch this madness and foolery just go on. I ain't gonna lie though. I
You said
did
I was
hear
game
her.
against Tampa Bay.
I did hear
Yeah,
a
that
nice
would be
little
nice.
a nice
I'm be
phrase
honest
for
with
you
you,
It'd
guys.
be
man.
nice if you do your job and just talk about this week's game instead of
I'm
reaching
glad
back.
y'all
Shut
beat Tampa
up,
Bay.
Randy.
Oh
Thank
We
my
you.
can't. You
goodness.
We
keep
have.
talking.
You just
Look
went
at
on
the
a whole
minutes.
monologue
Be
about
quiet. Be
2 playoff
quiet. Let me
Look at the
talk.
minutes.
No,
No,
not
You
the
that's
taking my
because
monologue.
spot.
that's
You doing
because
all
he
the
was
talking
talking
this week.
about regular
Hush.
season wins.
2
Are you kidding
NFC
me?
championship wins.
I'm
Right.
talking about 5
Y'all are
Super Bowls
wild.
compared to 3.
No, that's what it
Now,
was. It was the
Look,
NFC
I heard
look,
championship back
I
in
Sam,
heard
the
the
day.
phrase this
Sam,
week.
say it
They beat
again.
them.
What's the phrase?
What games was it? What you
Cry,
say?
It
Eagles
was
cry.
NFC
Oh,
championship games.
boo.
We beat them in 2 NFC championship games. That
Hold
was
That's
on.
not.
two.
That's
Work.
old.
I
Oh
Work.
heard
man,
cry, Eagles cry.
Boo.
y'all
No,
That's
we
crazy.
old. I've been hearing
flying.
that.
We still flying. Don't do
I
black
that.
feel
white,
you. I
black
Don't
feel
do
you. I just thought
that.
it was funny when I heard it. I just thought that'd be funny when I heard it. That's all it
Ron
was.
Blam, that boy
That's
from
old
That's
Cleveland.
a
stuff.
song you should never repeat.
That's why I just thought
Ron
I'd throw it in
Blam.
there because I saw it early and it just fits that I saw it, so it makes sense to me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
but it
wrong.
was that because there was some hot Eagles fans throughout that week, so especially for that one. I'm sorry. Sorry. It's in sarcasm at all. That's all it is. It just isn't all in sarcasm.
That
Go
makes
on,
sense.
celebrate. Go on,
I'm never
celebrate.
sad.
Huh?
Tell him,
That makes sense.
Oh, you hear him in the back?
I hear back there. Tell him,
What is I'm talking about?
The peanut gallery in the back.
Yeah.
Man, Stan don't know nothing. Stan
He's
don't know nothing.
hold on.
He don't
Oh
know
gosh.
nothing.
Sound like
He
he was
don't
speaking
know nothing.
some
He don't know
He
nothing.
said Stan don't know
Not
nothing.
nothing.
he was
He
kicking
don't
some
know
Not,
knowledge
nothing.
back there.
Nathan.
Only thing he knows, they finally winning. That's the only
That's
thing he
all.
knows. That's all
They
he
got
knows.
an
They finally
RG3-2,
winning.
and they
He
finally
like
winning
a
some games.
he like a 16
Y'all,
When his
year old boy
rims
that's
are
finally
y'all
breathing.
seen
need to stop
glory.
disrespecting that boy like that.
Oh
That
man.
boy got a black girlfriend. I mean,
Who y'all talking
Hold
about?
on. What? Where we go?
Hold on, who y'all talking about? Travis
Jaden.
Hunter?
About Jaden
She's
Daniels.
basically saying
compare him
Jaden.
to
Comparing the
RG3.
RG.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
RG3 definitely other
I
way.
Yeah.
ain't, I
Yeah.
ain't, I
They
ain't
don't
here
know.
for who he
Look,
dates.
He was the
they
other
don't
way.
know
He ain't one of us. He not like us.
He not
who
I
like
like
us.
RG3. I like
who is Dak
RG3.
I mean,
engaged to?
RG3 is my
Shout
guy.
out to
But
RG3.
he's that's my guy
Oh, he
still. I
got one
mean,
of them
either
too.
way,
Thank you.
either way,
But
That,
he's
he's good.
definitely
so
not like us.
That got one too.
And that ain't
Black,
even just
white,
because of
candy
his
stripe, they all
his
can still
wife. I'm
do
not
you
even
dirty.
saying because of that. He's
Hurts
just
got
not
a
like
black
us.
fiance.
so
You
does
said who?
Peasy.
Hurts.
Black,
So
white, candy stripe, they still can do you dirty.
leave Travis Hunter out of this.
Man, what kind of southern statement you got going on?
Hey,
What
My
what?
all right.
Jesus.
Just what I
Stan, you
said.
open it
Black
up.
white candy
You open
stripe.
it up.
Well, you see
Leave,
what
I got
happened to
leave.
Russ. He got it right.
Yeah, he's got a black girlfriend. They'll take you
now.
to
Did
a
y'all
black
see?
court
Did y'all
as
Hey,
see?
well.
Did y'all
Listen,
see the new
Russell
video
Wilson
of Travis
learned.
Hunter
He got it right.
girlfriend? Did y'all see the new video of
That
Travis
girl
Hunter
that Russell Wilson
girlfriend?
had was retarded.
I'm sorry,
Hold on,
I
hold on,
can't
Peasy.
hear you over your partner here, Peasy.
Right. So do we
Did,
see a
did
video
y'all
of what?
did y'all see the video of Travis Hunter girlfriend twerking on the dude with
Twerking on
all
God
that?
no,
somebody?
I seen
That's
the
no.
something
picture
Yeah.
of it.
new.
I
Y'all
feel
ain't
like
seen the
y'all
I
video?
seen
spent
the
way too
picture.
much time on that last episode.
And they
Hmm.
when it comes to the whole Travis Hunter thing, Coach Prime put out a bold statement this morning, I think earlier this morning, about the whole situation when it comes to Travis Hunter and his girl,
His fiance.
so to speak. So, Travis Hunter deleted his social media accounts behind the whole situation
Mm.
because he's distraught about it. My thing about this is they young, man. And when
Yeah.
you young, you make young mistakes. And I think that the love that he feels like is really real, because those of us who've been in love at young age, we felt like that love was the love that was really real. When that motherfucker won't for down. You know what I'm saying?
For
Hmm.
Everybody
But
sure.
plays the
Yeah.
fool.
yeah,
Yeah.
but we all live and learn, man. And I just say, like, on a real wholesome side, like, I'm just praying for that brother, praying for strength for that brother, praying for openness and hoping his mind, lead him to the lawyer office to create a prenup in the name of Jesus, so that his
Amen.
funds will be saved by the
Yeah,
grace of
so
God.
that's
That ain't
one
gonna
thing
save
y'all
him.
were talking about last week. Y'all talking about prenups
Get him,
have
Sham.
whatever you want in them.
Yes, for
Correct.
sure.
You
Correct.
put what
Absolutely.
you
Correct.
want in them. So
Exactly.
you're acting
Sure.
Correct.
like save
It's not
this,
the
save
end
that,
all
or
be
she may
all.
not get
It's
this
not
and
the
she
end
might
all
not
be
get.
all.
They're
No.
going to agree to terms, whatever those
Right.
terms are. And I
Correct.
was listening last week to a couple of y'all talking, and I'm like, do they understand how prenups work? It's
Yeah.
both
That's
sides.
You understand that?
Yeah, you put in what you want to put in, and like you said,
Then
you
cause
agree on
that
it.
you want to put in.
It's not one of those things where it's like I keep everything I have and you keep everything
No.
you got and you go
He
away. That's
can.
not
He
how it
can.
works.
Some
I
people
mean,
He
he
have
can.
can,
longevity
but
clauses in
but,
prenups.
but
And
that's
also
what
there are
that's what
post
Shane was
nups. I'm
talking
sure
about.
you
That's
know that too.
yeah,
Post
for
nups.
sure. They
Things,
can
Right.
they can appeal
all of
that
that
and go
stuff
for it
can
again. Yes,
change.
And
absolutely.
Sham, if they were to have children, does that
He done. He done. He done. He
over
done. Stick
it?
a fork
But
in
you
him.
know
Exactly.
what? You put that in prenups too.
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
the
Yeah,
value
but
of what the prenup is at the current time could change with the addition of children.
Mm-hmm.
You put those
yeah,
Being
things in
but
there
revisited.
too. Yep.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he
Ever
ain't gonna do all
revisited
that.
and
I don't
Nah,
think
updated.
she's
no,
going
but
to
what?
do
No,
all of
Nah,
that.
he's
seriously,
not standing.
what you would do
We all know
was
he ain't gonna do that.
what you would
He
do is
just gonna
he's
take
not
say,
gonna do
care of
what?
if
people
we
like,
have this
okay,
many children,
Hold
or
on.
He's
if
not gonna
we
do what,
have
Hold
Sam?
on. One at a
children,
time. One at
then
a time. Go ahead.
that's what you would do. You would have the basis of a prenup, and then you would put somewhere in a clause in a section in the prenup what would become of the prenup if you have children. So you can add
right.
that already. Like
Yeah,
say we have
amendments.
two,
You
say
add
we have
amendments
three or
to
whatever,
amendments.
Right.
you
Mm-hmm.
may get
Yeah.
this at the divorce, but if we have this many, this is how much you'll get pending,
Right.
whatever else. So yeah,
Also, you can put longevity clauses
yeah,
in there.
you can put
If
all
we
that in
stay
there.
together for this
Mm-hmm.
amount of time, you can get X amount of dollars.
Yep.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, we ain't gonna spend we
We
ain't gonna
definitely
spend
know how
none of this
prenups
money.
work, and we know how
Yeah,
prenups can be null and void too. Your
Well,
Honor,
yeah.
yeah.
at
If
the
you
I
put
time I
if
mean,
you put
signed
an
the prenup,
adultery clause
I
in
was
there,
inebriated. I
I,
wasn't in
I
the
mean,
right state of mind, and it can make
at
it
the end
null
of
and
the
void.
day, I mean, we're not gonna spend none of Travis' money, but I mean, I just sure wouldn't be marrying that girl with a dollar sign on her married finger, married ring finger, and I'm about to come into a lot of money. You just
I
gotta
mean, he
be
might have
smart,
paid
you
for it.
But
know.
TV,
As a
you
as a
wouldn't.
dad,
But
And he
TV, you
might have
wouldn't pull
paid
your
for
car
it.
up to a party. You wouldn't drive her up to a party and then sit outside and wait for her to finish partying either.
I wouldn't do that either. No,
I mean, that's.
no,
I don't think any
Yeah,
of us would do that.
no.
that was kind of wild. That was
Yeah,
It's gonna be
you know,
whatever it's gonna be because
pretty
I
much.
think
we
most.
all were in relationships that we could look back on now and say they weren't the greatest, as was stated
Right?
earlier.
And we all
And you
did
know
some
what?
things that we normally
Everybody go
wouldn't
through
say to
bullshit.
Everybody
somebody
I
we
that
said it
didn't.
know
earlier.
might
For
have
sure.
told us, "Nah, it ain't gonna work. You don't, she's not good for you. This and that." We didn't listen. We had to learn on our
Yeah,
own,
we didn't listen.
True
and
that.
he will learn on his own whether that is she's not good for him or she may be the best person ever in life. We don't know. He'll figure
she
it
might
out.
she might be
That's too negative.
his motivation, like his football strength. So she go away, he may not be the player that we know him as of now. So
That's
she
like
might need to
Usher
stay
when
Yep.
he
around.
got married. He stopped making good music. The first marriage he got into, Usher just went downhill.
And
And
truth be
then,
told, I think Mike Tyson, Robin Givens was good for him while he had her.
Hmm.
But once she left, he won't the same Mike
Didn't he do?
Tyson.
Nah, yeah, true that.
Lady Hayes, didn't he do confessions while he was married?
no.
No.
No,
Mm-mm.
That
Oh,
was
okay.
No. That
pre-marriage.
that was
he
that was
did
that was with
Ooh
that was
confessions when
with
he
wee.
was
Chili.
with Chili.
That
That
was
was
with
with
Yeah,
Chili.
Chili.
good
Yeah,
shit.
you're
But the
right.
Yeah,
Y'all
that
right.
was
confessions
good
were
shit.
about Jermaine Dupri, not him. I know people was always talking about, oh, he cheated on Chili. Nah, he didn't do that. Those are
Oh
all Jermaine
boy.
Dupri's confessions.
You know what this is?
That's crazy.
Y'all
Jermaine
let
Dupri says that on every song. Y'all know what this is?
y'all let Usher finish fighting his Diddy battles for now. All right, leave Usher name off this
Hey,
podcast.
listen,
Just
he's
saying.
silent.
For
He ain't
sure.
fighting nothing.
I
He
know
doing
he's
his
silent.
he doing his
Y'all don't went to
residency.
a place where I don't speak.
He fighting with his tour. That's what
Sakar,
Usher doing.
they not gonna
No
name
Diddy.
you. Don't worry about it. They're not gonna name you, bruh. You okay?
Oh no.
So it's
I'm
cool,
good.
bruh. Stay
Oh no.
quiet.
I'm no.
It's
You ain't
all
saying he
right.
been at a Diddy party, huh?
Yeah, you
He
see
on
how
the
Oh
quiet
couch.
he
no.
got. He was like, "Y'all went to a
Hey,
place."
hey,
I don't say
hey,
nothing.
hey, you tell.
I said,
Hey, you
Yo,
tell.
yeah,
Hey,
yo.
you tell.
What's
You
that?
know, we never talk about our professional lives on here, right?
That
But
right?
if I was
Keep it
ever
that
at a
way.
Diddy party, if I was ever at a Diddy party,
Again,
Stanley bought me into the business.
Hey, hey, look now.
I don't like how
Look.
you rubbing your hands
Hey,
like
you
that
know what I
though.
mean? Keep going. Hey, y'all stepping in the realm y'all need to stay away from. Y'all going to a little too far into it. Step away. Step back.
No,
Come back from the light. Come back from the light.
no, because if Stanley had been to a Diddy party, we wouldn't be sitting like this, like in our individual. We'd be in a big old nice building overlooking the city, because he
Backdrop.
would have, because
Shoot,
he
we'd
would have
all be
bent
in the
over a
same
few.
room doing the podcast.
Yeah, that's right. So those of y'all watching, we could equally say hashtag no Diddy.
NODIDDY.
Y'all wildin'. Okay, so we are at the 45-minute mark. So we are at the 2 point where we can talk predictions and league and information around the league right now. So of course, the Cowboys has no say in anything, but it is what it is.
It's
So
what it
only
is.
sense of relevance is the Commanders and the Eagles.
Oh,
So where it stands is that the only thing that's technically is fighting for is who runs the NFC East crown, but we all know that you guys are going to win it because y'all last game is against the Giants, which is a given. So that's not going to, eh,
I'm
it
telling you,
is what it
every
is.
year I see the
Shout
Giants.
out
I
to
mark
Nate.
them two
Shout out to Nate.
W's.
Hold your head
Yeah,
up,
yeah.
Nate.
Oh yeah, and Queen, Nate and Queen. Oh what?
Yeah.
Oh, matter of fact, I need to run this past
NMQ.
y'all. Yeah, yes, sir. MQ two. So what I want to run past you guys is that I want on the last podcast of the weeks. I want to invite everybody that we've had throughout the week.
Oh,
I mean throughout
Jesus
the season.
Christ.
I don't know. That last time, as nice as it was, it
Podcast
also
entropy.
yeah.
I'm
We
gonna go ahead and
also
shut
don't. We don't
everything down. I
have.
want to see.
No, we didn't have. It didn't work. We couldn't get the final recording out. So
It stopped at like 95%. It was right there.
The
It
guests,
just stopped.
the guests are gonna
Podcast
have to have
dissonance.
a time.
Or just
Huh?
have people pop in and pop out. Have people
Yeah,
pop in and pop out.
pop in, pop
Yeah.
out. So it's gonna be like I have to get like a 10 minute, maybe somebody else get 10. The guests
I just want to
10,
have
10.
a whole overall thing with everybody that we've invited throughout the season. Just at one point in time, or if we have anybody that's ever wanted to be on, jump in and as well. To say their piece as far as like how they felt about the season and whatnot.
well,
So that'd be like a collective thing.
that's gonna really all depend on Peasy's work schedule
That
during
is
that
true.
time. Everybody can't be up at this hour just to pop in.
That
Just to
is
be
true.
like, hey, Peasy out here got people struggling to cars out here changing schedules sometimes. So,
Struggling.
these Cowboys
Struggling.
people, boy.
Struggling. I love my boy though, but I'm
You know,
struggling.
man. Whew.
Nigga,
But
I got to hit
yeah,
the
We
highway.
gotta do a
We gotta do it
pre-recorded.
on day I'm off.
Yeah, I
Pre-recorded.
gotta hit the highway in
It's
like
off
4
yesterday.
hours. I told you I was calling you to come to Poppin' Law spot. They had the Christmas joint.
No
Poppin' Law
Diddy,
got me a
homie.
nice.
No Diddy.
Poppin' Law got me a nice.
Pop along.
But
What?
my father-in-law.
I
My
wouldn't
father-in-law.
invite anybody to a
Pop
place called
Law.
Pop
Why
along.
is
My
Takaris volume so
father-in-law.
low?
Oh,
My
father-in-law.
dad-in-law.
Oh,
My
oh,
father.
pop-in-law.
Saying Pop
Okay, I got
Yeah,
you.
my
Okay, my bad.
father-in-law.
Oh, you
Something
at
else.
Pop's house?
Yes,
Dang.
I was calling you. That's why I was calling
I
you.
was
Yes.
in DC anyway. But yeah.
Yes, but yeah, see what I'm saying? They trying to be weird with the popping law. See what I'm saying? See, them
Hey, nobody's ever said that
them
before.
jokes
DC
on the
boys,
TV.
that's how they
Nobody's
are
ever
in
said that
DC.
before.
That's
I
how they
missed
are in
it.
DC and Chocolate City. That's how they are.
Man, whatever, man.
Popping out.
Pop, lock, and drop.
Right, I got you.
I was like, whoa.
Pop, lock, and drop.
But yeah, you
But
said
yeah.
predictions. You said the Cowboys going to predict if they beating the Eagles.
They think that if we lose to the Falcons, they're
No,
gonna play spoiler.
no, but I'm saying they play the Eagles next. So who do they predict are they going to beat the Eagles?
Oh, it
Yeah.
is.
No,
Y'all
they
do
said
get to
they're
say
gonna
so.
win.
They do get to say so. Oh, okay, good deal.
Yeah, they play the Cowboys. I mean, the Cowboys play the Eagles.
Yeah.
Jalen
Y'all
hurt. What
already
y'all think
know.
y'all
They
gonna do with
next.
Mr. Pickett?
Man,
hurt.
Mr. Wilson Pickett.
Lady Hayes,
Those are
Jam.
that's fake news.
As much as I would like to talk trash to y'all, because y'all know that's who I am,
You can't
we
help
gonna
it.
win. We gonna win.
Ooh.
But I'm gonna be mad
You
as
should
hell.
say that.
We gonna win. But I'm gonna be mad as hell. Now, if we lose, thank you. Thank you.
It don't help.
Never
It's too late
seen
now.
that like it
bottom of
before in
my
my
heart.
life.
It don't
From the
help.
bottom of
Now.
my heart, I'm gonna
I
say
mean, the
thank
draft
you.
pick is going to be trash anyway.
Yeah, it's
at this
trash
point.
regardless.
Yeah, it's trash
Nah,
regardless.
Jerry gon'
Lord. And
Jerry
Jerry, you
gonna-
trust.
gonna
You
trade up.
still trust him?
You gonna have to call him for that because he ain't gonna do it.
You
Can't
still
trust
trust
him.
yes,
Jerry?
he is.
I quote
He
Flavor
gonna trade
Flav.
up.
We going after
Who?
two pieces I know of.
Who?
I think we gonna go after.
Who?
Well, one of them you already know what it is.
Nope.
Boise
Say it.
State.
Say
One
it out
of them
loud.
Boise State.
Boise State.
So
One of them Boise
Jensen.
State.
He ain't falling that low. You
One of
better
them Boise
do
State.
some trading.
Okay. One of them Boise State.
Okay.
All right?
And what's the other
And
one?
the other one, unfortunately, is an offensive lineman.
Why is that unfortunate?
But he's a monster.
You don't even know which
Offensive
one.
I do know which one.
Who?
I'm not gonna say.
Name him.
I'm not gonna say which
He
one.
would
No.
like to know. He might want to see this
No.
podcast.
No.
I doubt it.
And we
The
want
people.
everybody
But
to
he-
fact check
But he
The people
your
wanna
Google
know.
he a
analysis.
D1 he a D1 big body, big face, big nasty offensive lineman. I will say that.
Okay.
Big
To
body,
And when
big
remain
you see
face,
it,
big
nameless.
nasty.
and when you see
Big
it,
body, big face, big
me and
nasty.
you talked about him a couple times. It'll come to you. It'll come to you.
I don't talk lineman.
Say it again. I like
Oh,
that.
y'all hear that? Hey, big
No, I
boy,
was talking
don't
to
let that
Shell.
linebacker do
I was
that.
talking to Shell. She knew
Oh
who I was talking
Lord.
to. We was here. Me and her. Right there.
That sounded good. Big body, big face, big nasty. Hey,
Hey.
Y'all about to
No,
make a song?
y'all about to remix that?
This is the remix.
Yo,
Hey.
what is going on with this week's podcast? Y'all,
it's you.
yo,
Man, y'all done took it to a whole nother conversation. You're wildin'.
I
hey,
was
It,
just
it,
hey,
it
repeating
gets
what he
wilder as the
said.
season ends.
hey, Sexy Red could kill
She was
that
out here
though.
knocking her head
No,
and
we wasn't
everything
talking
like this.
about
What-
Hey.
That's
we'll,
why
we'll get a glow. We'll hit glow up.
Yeah, glow up.
that's why some
Get a
of the
Yeah.
glow
players
call.
that's why some of the players don't take showers in the Dallas locker room. People be big body, big hey, you looking too close at the body. Like
Hey man, why you worrying about our men
Hey,
in the
that's coming
shower?
from FedEx that had sewage coming out of the bleachers.
Hey,
Why
that's
you
Northwest
why you
Stadium to you.
How
why
long
you
ago
worrying
that's
Hey,
about
been?
our men in their
hey.
showers?
cause you was talking about big body men. Like what's
Big
wrong with
body,
No,
you?
big face, big
no,
nasty.
I was
Hey.
I was
Big
talking about this
nasty.
offensive lineman. I
Yeah.
was describing this
Yeah.
offensive lineman.
No, you big body,
Man,
big face.
y'all too much this
However.
week. Y'all too much. Y'all
Yeah.
too much.
However,
Y'all
Yeah,
too
I'm like, what
much,
you
man.
what
okay, children, let's get back to the story. So, Philly,
Philly?
where y'all going with this?
I
With this
ain't never gonna
prediction?
fix my lips to say the Cowboys gonna beat us, so you already know what it is.
Absolutely. Okay, so what's the number? What you going for? What score?
30-10.
Sounds good to me.
I'm a second that motion.
Okay,
Second the motion.
sounds good to me.
Did
Oh
you hear
wow.
from Peasy? Did Peasy have a prediction?
Peasy has not said anything of substance yet, so go for it.
All along.
27-20.
Of who?
Cowboys.
Really?
Oh, you think? Oh,
He said
27.
Cowboys.
now you do understand that they still are the number one defense, and nobody has scored over 20 points except for us. Y'all think y'all gonna go over 20
You,
on them?
you you gonna start that paper cut
Yep.
situation again?
Right on the knuckle,
It's
the
there.
knuckle cut.
You're
Yep.
waiting on it.
So,
Mm-hmm.
Yusef, for those that watched the podcast last week, I said if we lose to Philly, I could see Dallas winning against
Winning who?
Eagles. If we lost to Philly, but
Yeah,
because we beat Philly, I don't
we
see.
gotta right the ship.
Yeah, I don't see Philly just losing to Dallas in Philly. So
Nah, I believe we going to their house.
nah,
Or
they
are
coming
we?
to
Nah, we
your
already beat
house.
them
We're
there.
going. We're
Oh,
going
okay,
to Lincoln
okay,
Financial.
okay,
They
okay.
they coming to
In the
Philly.
cold. Ain't no
Oh
indoor
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
games.
yeah.
Lincoln Financial.
Yep.
Yeah, there's
Come
no dome
on.
stuff going on right
No
now.
We
cover
used to
over your
Come
beating the
on,
heads.
NFC
Cletus.
East teams in the cold. We used to beating the NFC East teams at their house. That's nothing new for
It's
Cooper Rush.
it's December.
Mm-hmm.
True.
That's nothing new for
Cooper
Cooper Rush.
Rush.
December when
Hey
you
yo,
fear
In
hey
Dallas, the
listen.
prosperity.
lights go out when it gets under 60.
Where you at with it,
Cooper
Stan?
Rush.
Hmm.
I say, where you at with it?
What? Playing the Falcons?
Yeah,
We
L.
going we gonna win.
I second that emotion up because I don't really have to go into the conversations that we're gonna go in week.
I don't even
Was it
care
week
about that.
17?
I don't even care
I
about
don't
that.
even. Yeah, I
I
just want to
actually
go ahead
I
and
will
just
welcome
yeah.
that. I don't even care. We can spot Atlanta and make a playoff game just for the Cowboys to feel excited
I'd
about
probably say that'll be the most chaotic podcast
in
worth
Dallas.
of ever.
In Dallas.
Cause they gonna be pulling for that spoiler for
It just give them something to feel alive for. Cause
that is true.
if Philly
I'm gonna
beat
book a
Dallas
flight.
this weekend, it
I'm
don't
gonna
even
book a
matter.
flight.
And then we
I'm
win
gonna
this
book a
weekend.
flight.
What's the point of inviting them back next week? We don't even need to
I'm
ask
gonna book
Peasy
a
his
flight.
schedule. We'll just be
I'm gonna
like,
book a flight.
Sham, Hayes, when y'all want to do this? Because
Hey,
Listen,
straight
these
like that.
listen
cats
to this,
Straight like
are
Stanley.
that.
I mean, aren't they
straight
like
irrelevant.
Stanley,
the
you come
original
straight out of a comic
co-hosts?
book.
Yeah.
Just kicking off the original co-host?
You know what I mean?
Hey,
Exactly. Just like nah.
Sham, I told you earlier, if my girl
He done
Evelyn,
replaced them with us.
look, my girl Evelyn said it best. A non-motherfucking factor is what y'all have
Ooh.
Look
become.
at this Bama cussing. You done got
Oh,
this man
Mm.
cussing
man, you done got this man
Y'all
censoring
are
himself
in
for
here.
free.
Y'all are
Exactly.
in here as a non-factor.
Okay.
So
January 5th.
January
hope
5th.
hope that we
January
lose
5th.
this weekend to keep y'all
January
at
5th.
least need to have a voice.
January 5th.
If
Hey,
they don't, there's
Sham.
no voice.
Lady Hayes. Can y'all imagine the look on his face
It don't
if they
matter.
lose to the
It don't matter to
Falcons
me.
and have to face me next week
Oh my
Mm.
God.
going into the last
I'm
game
so
of the
scared of the
season,
Dallas
And get put
Cowboys.
out.
coming to D? I'm going to book a flight. I'm going to go to the
No
game,
homo. We ain't
and I'm
coming in
going
no
to
D.
laugh,
Ain't gonna
and I'm
come in
going to
no D.
laugh, and
Ain't
I'm going to
coming
laugh.
in no D. We ain't
Yeah.
coming in
Pause.
no D.
Yeah, you got me. Pause.
Yeah.
Pause. Yeah, you got
Pause.
me. I'm sorry. Yeah, good. Pause.
He talking
I'm going
about
to go
big
to
bodies,
Dallas.
big face, big nasties
Big
Big
coming in
nasty.
the
We
D.
coming in the
nasty.
D.
Boy, I'm telling you,
Oh, my
Hey.
God.
it's prime
I'm
time
sorry,
TV.
children. I'm
Talk
sorry.
about
It's
sharing
after
porn
midnight.
Oh, my God.
with
It's
The
after
Pete.
after hours party
it's after
program.
midnight.
Hey, listen. All
We,
I'm going to
we
say
learned
is
a
this.
lot
Dun, dun,
about
dun,
you,
dun,
Takaris,
Mm,
tonight.
Y'all
dun,
better,
dun, dun,
mm.
y'all
dun,
better beat them Falcons.
The freaks
You
come
better
out.
beat them Falcons.
Mm-mm.
Hey,
One,
hey,
a
listen,
two, a three.
Let's
listen.
go Falcons.
Where Saquon,
Hey, let's go Falcons.
where Saquon Barkley and them stopped at, second half or whatever, and little boy Wonder, Kellen Moore don't know how to continue to pound the rock. Bijan Robinson, them gonna do something a little
That's right.
different.
Let's go Falcons.
They gonna do something a little different.
Let's go Dirty
Oh, I
Birds.
can't wait. I'm ready for that game more so than the Eagles game. Like, I don't really
RG3,
care about that.
RG3-2.
I don't really
I
care
live
about
for
that.
it because I want to
No,
play
Daniel's
y'all. I
official.
want to
No,
play y'all
Daniel's
with a minute.
official. I'm gonna give credit where credit's due. You have a quarterback. That
Ooh.
boy bad. I like him. I ain't gonna hold you.
He all
You
right.
got a squad. I
He
ain't
all
gonna
right.
hold you. But I'm gonna tell you this
He all
though.
right.
Y'all will always be the footstool of the Dallas Cowboys. That's what you will be.
OMG.
until we
What
won't
you will
be.
be. That's what you will be. You'll be good, but you won't be
So
great.
let me ask you.
Until we
You
won't
You
be.
said
you won't be
footstool.
But,
great.
So in the
TB, what we
standings,
say?
Say
hold on, hold on.
footstool.
Remember that
So,
day.
80
Yeah,
to
they got to
48.
step on y'all to
so
get where they
80
need
to
to be.
48.
yes.
80 to 48.
So
We beat y'all 80
no,
times to
no.
48
In the standings right
times.
now in 2024, do y'all look
We
up
beat
to
y'all.
us or are
We beat
y'all on
y'all.
top of us on your
The
footstool?
standings say we look up to
Oh,
y'all.
okay.
However,
You can't
on
get
the
it.
field,
You can't do
on
that
the
in the
field,
footstool. You can't get in the
we
footstool.
beat y'all.
Well,
Y'all
we'll
hold that
see.
L.
We'll
All the
You
see.
stats
lost.
We'll
wise,
see if
y'all
it
look down
matters.
to us.
You
Bow
lost.
We'll see
down
if it
when we come to
matters.
your town.
Did
We'll
you
see
beat
if it
us
matters.
or did you lose against us this
We'll
year?
see if it matters. We don't remember because we're like 10
All I
wins
care
in.
about is what the NFC North is doing.
I just realized the NFC North. That's crazy because they
That's
got
all I
three.
care about.
They got
For
three
what
of them.
for what we did last year, they got their top three in the playoffs. That's already clinched, which is wild.
That is
'Cause
wild.
that's crazy because the NFC
That's
East was
insane.
like that. I want to say last year or 2 years ago, where they possibly could have had the Giants,
I think
Cowboys,
about
and
2 years
Redskins in
ago.
there at the same time. Yeah, it was like 2 years. It was close. But I haven't seen like that actually happen.
I know
So
we were the first division
appreciate
to have
Well, if it
a
was
Super
that
2 years
Bowl
Segway
ago,
a
stream,
winner
huh?
from
Now,
all 14.
Yeah.
now I'm gonna say this, and it's probably one of the last things I'm gonna say today.
That's a lie.
If we do lose, if y'all do beat the Falcons, I'm gonna be quiet as hell that last week. I'm gonna be
you's a
quiet as hell.
lie.
I'm gonna
You
be
won't.
Yeah,
quiet as
that's
hell.
not gonna happen.
No,
You
no, 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 no,
Ah,
no,
look
no,
at
no,
Chef
no,
face.
no,
You's a
no,
lie.
no, no.
The only way
I'm
you're gonna
telling
be
you.
quiet is if you're not here.
Mm.
No, I'm
Mm-mm.
telling you straight up. I'm telling you. I was quiet this morning. I was quiet earlier till Stanley woke up the beast. I was quiet. I
You
was
were
sitting there chilling.
stewing, waiting to
I was
speak. You were
no, I was
stewing.
chilling. No, I was chilling. I was
Being
not
that
I
stewing.
hibernating
saw
bear.
you.
I was
I
chilling.
saw you.
I was chilling. But I'm telling you
He
straight
was
up,
tapping his toe.
if y'all beat the Falcons, bro, straight up, I'm gonna say y'all got that. And I'm gonna be quiet, and I'm not even going. I probably even log off. Probably say you right. I don't got no business even being here.
You
You
gonna be
right.
like, we beat y'all, we still beat y'all, and
We
then
did.
we not gonna play anybody since y'all the last people on the last
We
game, and
did
y'all
beat
not
y'all.
here,
starting
here
anybody.
you go. You
Blah
said
blah
That-
blah
Y'all,
blah.
you said here
bro,
you
y'all
go.
barely
This
beat
this is this
Sam
is
and
who
them.
Takaris and
If
Peasy
if
is.
that defense
They they
if that defense
they in
wasn't
the
trash, like I
barbershop.
told you they were trash, y'all would have y'all wouldn't have
They
won.
in the barbershop like he beat Joe Lewis's ass. That's all
Right.
y'all ever care
Exactly.
about. Get
Hey,
off of it.
Lady Hayes. So
Over.
what they, how your
No,
boy was in the
nobody
shop
laughing.
talking?
Yes,
Everybody
you
Wah,
was
are.
wah, wah.
He
EJ
said, fuck you,
Lewis.
fuck you. Who's next?
Exactly.
exactly.
Wah, wah, wah.
One
Say
thing
yeah.
about it, and two
If
things for sure.
if they did this, if they did that, if you had 10 wins this season, you two can be talking different. Until then, take your choices to next
I've had
season.
I
12 in
want
the
And
the
we
last.
fine.
I've had
Yeah,
I've had
you
12
I
three
want
have.
seasons
the
in a
Falcons
row.
to win.
I've
You
had
have.
12 the last
Yeah,
three
yeah.
seasons. Have you?
You have,
When the last time
you
you have
have.
10 win
You
seasons?
have.
When the last time you even
You
seen the season
have.
you having right now?
You're
And you
exactly
got
right.
the nerve to be
That's why
bragging and
we're not
boasting.
bragging.
Boy,
We're not
you're not
bragging.
used to
Okay, children,
prosperity.
trash
We're not
talkers
bragging.
Y'all ain't used to
No,
and
we're not
prosperity.
commentators
bragging.
all
We're
along.
not
We've
bragging.
been doing this since '95.
You done broke
Y'all
your
been
mic.
See, God
y'all
don't
You done
been
like
broke your
trash.
mic.
God
Hold
don't
on
Y'all
like
been
now.
that.
Wait,
trash
hold
since
on.
'95.
See,
I'm
Y'all
gonna
been
mute
I
you.
don't
trash
even know
since
what the point
'95.
was.
see.
I missed it.
I'm gonna mute you.
I hope that's God. I hope that's God and not Diddy. Something
What?
getting back at you.
He loved Diddy.
No, you
This boy
love
loved
Diddy.
Diddy.
Oh
No, you've been talking
Lord.
about Diddy for the last
That's because
20 minutes.
To cars
Stan.
gave he gave the heads up when he said I don't say
Can't
nothing
stop, don't
anymore.
Heads
stop,
up.
won't stop.
Uh-uh. Uh-uh.
Big face, big body, big and all the baby oil in the world.
Big nasty.
Well, y'all stupid.
Hey, you know what, man?
Yeah.
You know what? Y'all too much. Y'all too much.
Big face, big body, big
Hey,
nasty.
Get a reel on that one. That's gonna be great. I'm gonna go ahead and make that.
Hey, you know what? I need to make some T-shirts and some Takaris isms. Number one would be humble yourself.
Humble yourself.
Number two would be bums.
What?
Y'all bums. I'm trying to think things that I repeat, and they always aimed at the Redskins. I haven't aimed much at y'all, Sham.
Because you
I
can't.
try to be nice. No,
exactly.
no. Listen, actually, I can. Listen.
That
Okay.
was a good
Listen.
one.
Okay,
That was
listen.
nice.
You have an injury prone quarterback right now. You have a team that's
Yeah.
on the
Tell them like you
inside. The
told us
turmoil that's
yesterday.
going on
You
between
told us they trash. You say they
AJ
trash.
Brown, and Jalen Hurts.
You think
Fake
they
Between
trash.
AJ
news.
Brown and
That
Jalen
was
Hurts,
fake
you know,
news.
you
Hold on.
know.
Let him finish. Let him finish.
Okay,
Because
He
all right.
said they
I'm
was
telling you.
trash.
Okay,
I literally listened to
okay,
you go
Sham.
on and on about
Where
what
do you
you
live,
think
Sham?
you
Where do you
know
live?
about my
Where do
team
you live? Where do
last
you live?
week.
Where do you live?
And I'm
Where do you
like,
live?
it's all fake. First of all,
Where
JJ
do you
Brown
live?
got traded to us for a
Where do you
cheesesteak and
live?
Italian ice. And you know
Where
why?
do you live?
Because they already knew how his attitude was. And we took him. You know, Philadelphia is Captain Save a Negro. That's what we do. We bring folks in and we save them from themselves. We already know who AJ Brown is. He gonna say silly stuff when he don't get the ball. And guess who ignores them? We do. It's all of y'all that's sitting out here acting like it's a problem. Ain't nobody cared about what AJ Brown said. Not
As
a
long as that
one.
when he get on that field,
That's it.
he do what he's
We
supposed
ain't
to
got no
do.
problems. Ain't nothing going on between them two that everybody else care about that we don't. That's it. That's number one. And two, injury prone. What other injuries has he had this season, sir? Our quarterback. I'm asking you a direct question. How is
Hmm.
he prone?
I'm okay. Let me ask you something. Did he finish last season?
I just
Did
asked
he
you a
finish
direct
last season? Did he
question.
finish last season? Did he finish season for that?
I know they were saying something
I
about
He
his
believe the season
finished
before that
because
we
the
were in the
last
Super
season.
Bowl that
Season
Bowl.
he
before
played
that,
in,
he
they were
did
saying
not.
his shoulder was hurting.
That was the
We say
season before that.
PC. We say PC.
They were saying in that Super Bowl that he played against the Chiefs that his shoulder was injured.
Okay.
Oh, these
But
boys
was he
need to
there
stop
in the
being
game?
vegan. These boys
He
need to eat
was.
some meat.
And then did he come right back the next season and go 8-0 until we lost to the Commanders, which made us 8-1?
He did.
Y'all
Okay.
let them bums beat y'all.
They always beat us. That's why I'm not salty. I refuse to
Yeah,
be.
bums. The
It's
bums
just
don't
me.
beat bums.
What a bum
Yeah.
bum.
So I'm just
There you
trying to
go.
figure out where this line of judgment is coming from. I'm just not seeing where you're
Well,
drawing
I'm
it.
going to say this to you, Sham. I'm going to
Well, he
say
got to
this to
pull
you.
something from somewhere. He said he couldn't throw nothing, so he was trying to figure out.
Well,
He was
then
trying to
don't
pull it from
throw
No,
it.
somewhere.
Why are you reaching?
no. I'm going to say this to you. I'm just going to say this to you, right?
He don't want to leave us out. It's okay.
No one
Exactly.
on this podcast is going to the Super Bowl. We all know that.
Listen,
We all know
I've been
that.
telling my
We
family all
run
week.
it.
I've been looking for smoke, so throw it, bring it. I need the
We
smoke.
all know. We all know none of us going to Super Bowl. But the thing about it is,
We don't all know that.
it's going to. Oh yeah, we know.
We
Oh
don't
yeah,
know
we know.
anything until it actually
Oh
Philly,
yeah,
happens.
we know. Oh yeah.
Philly
Underdogs
can go.
always
Philly
seem
can
You
go.
to.
think Philly can go?
Philly can
You
go.
think Philly can go?
Philly can
I'm
You
go.
ain't
gonna
think
tell
Philly can
you
go?
what I told.
The
Sandy and I
Nile is
talk
not a body
offline
of
a lot.
water in Africa.
Okay.
I think if we get to the NFC Championship game, we'll probably go into the Super Bowl. However, I feel like we're probably going to lose in the divisional round.
So
But if we
who
get
you
that
think?
far,
Who
we're going to
you
go
think will
all.
give y'all competition?
Well,
Who you
first of all,
think is
we
y'all
have to
biggest?
beat the way. However it ends, we're going to end up playing the Commanders in the wild card.
You'll beat them. Go ahead,
No.
next game.
Stop doing that. That's not a necessarily true thing. I also think that if we do beat them, because the way it's lining up, something catastrophic. That's why I said all I care about right now is the North, because something catastrophic has to happen over there for us to not play the Commanders in the
Well, I hope
first
you do
round.
play the Commanders.
Now,
I hope you
if
do
we
play the
beat them,
Commanders.
I don't want to see the likes of Tampa Bay.
No, you'll beat them. You'll beat them. You'll beat them.
So that's where I am
Didn't they?
with it.
Did they
That's a get
lose?
back.
Did they lose yesterday?
They lost
I
to
think
us.
they
Yusef, you
did.
be
Beat them.
quiet.
Oh yeah, they did.
You
My
embarrassing
bad.
yourself now.
Never
He
that.
does that quite often, but we just skip over. But
But
He said,
we
"Boo."
but no, for real, no. But y'all will beat them too. Listen. I'm not gonna hate on y'all. I'm not. I promise you, I'm not. A part of me, a little small part of me, rooting
itching.
for y'all. Is rooting for y'all. No, a little small part of me is rooting for y'all. No, no shade, no. But ain't a now bit of me will ever root for the Commanders. Not a never
and
bit of me.
you're not
I
supposed
hope.
to. It's fine.
Yeah, I hope. Yeah, I hope
It
they.
ain't got
I
to
hope.
be that much
Man, listen. I
behind
hope
it.
they plane be late and they be late for the game and they got to forfeit. I hope they ties be
You know
flat
what? I'm
on the
calling.
way to the game.
That's
I'm
some
calling.
intense hatred.
Nah, that's no. But you know what? That's not true. Rewind the tape. Go to the week that y'all played the Commanders. You was rooting for the Commanders.
I was.
Thank you.
I
So
was.
don't sit here and say
And y'all can't even do that right.
I would
And
never
y'all can't even
root
do
for
that
the
right.
Commanders. You
And
was
y'all
rooting
can't
for
even
the
do that right.
Commanders. I don't
And y'all
want you
can't
to
even do
keep
that right.
lying to the public. Like that's
And y'all
why
can't,
this is
it's not
recorded
a
this
lie. It's
season.
the truth. I was rooting for the
No, but
Commanders.
you said I
I
would
was
never.
rooting.
The word was I
No.
would never root for
In
the
the
Commanders.
playoffs. Ho. In
Oh,
the playoffs. Get it right.
Oh,
Let
you
you
me
didn't
gonna
say
let me
that.
amend your
clarify
statement?
myself.
Okay,
Let me clarify
He's
that's better.
myself.
amending. He's
In the
amending his statement,
playoffs.
folks.
That's
In the
better.
playoffs. In the
Let
Oh,
the
playoffs. I
court.
don't give a damn if y'all was going to get in the playoffs. I will never root against y'all. I don't give a damn if y'all was going up
move the
against Popeye the
goalpost
Sailor
some
Man.
more.
No, ain't no moving the goalpost. I would
Yeah,
never go
that ain't
in the
what you had said,
playoffs.
but we'll take it.
Okay. You okay? I'm sorry. In the playoffs. You're right. You're right once again, Mr. Right, sir. But no, in the playoffs.
Appreciate that correction.
If it pleases the
We'll
court,
take it. Please, the court.
I would like to go ahead and just crown myself one more time before it's over with, right?
Go
Gonna,
for it.
So the
we're gonna go
Eagles,
ahead and do it right now. Let's go get it done.
yeah.
It's always on deck. So just as a
Ah,
reminder,
She had that right on the in the drawer, like right here.
It was
Quick.
as
That
it
came out
was
of
as
nowhere.
accessible as those construction hats they got.
Was it under the hat? Like that thing was just there.
yeah, because exactly accessible as the construction hat.
so
Yeah,
the
man, he had a saw, a hammer, and everything else.
so
Right.
so the Eagles, y'all feel like the Eagles are a lock to finish number 2.
I say that question one more time.
So
I don't
are the
see. I
Eagles a
don't see
lock to
how we.
finish number 2 instead of Minnesota?
They can't.
They're gonna lose against us this week. They're gonna lose against
No,
us.
we're not.
Yes, I
They
agree.
can't be
They're
number
going to
2.
lose.
That's the
They are
thing.
going to lose.
Because they
Yeah.
playing
They're gonna lose.
Detroit.
No, because their division leader, like they can only switch places. They can only go from first to fifth. Like they can't be 1 and 2
Oh,
because they're
This
in
is
the
gonna
same
Yeah.
suck.
division.
This
that's
is gonna
right.
For
suck.
the
We're gonna
conference.
come in here next week.
I
We're gonna
mean the
be all
league.
like,
Like Detroit could be number 1 all season long, then lose to Minnesota and end up in the 5th seed.
Cause y'all number 2 right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's where
And
we're gonna stay unless we lose out.
who's number 3 and number 4?
Rams
Number
is number 3, and the Falcons is number 4.
The Rams is number 3.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
sneaked up in there. They went on a little tear.
Oh,
and the Falcons is 4. I didn't even pay attention to the Falcons this all year. That's crazy. I
Yeah,
think that
because
well, they was 4 before
Dallas
Kirk
beat
started
Tampa
messing
Bay
up.
last night. That's why.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
whoever don't win their divisions in both of those divisions, they out. Like they ain't getting no 2 teams in.
That's true. That makes
So
sense.
so we might barely get 2 teams in. That's a might. And then NFC North is over here like, man, y'all just playing second fiddle anyway. They
That's
balling over
why
there.
the flex on week 17 was important. The Commanders and the Falcons. That flex was important because the Falcons are playing for their division.
And we playing
Exactly.
for the playoffs. For
You already
playoff bid.
clinched, didn't you?
Who?
Didn't y'all clinch?
Not
Now
yet.
we gotta win one or two.
Oh, dang.
That's what Takar's been over here talking about.
Yeah,
He
he's
just
wanting us to
hoping
lose
that, you
next
know.
week so we can run to them to be the spoiler.
Yeah, he hoping we finish a measly 10-7, cause that would be a losing season for him somehow, some way.
Hey, either way, we done supposed to be here this far.
That's what
We
I
I
told
appreciate
him.
mean,
it.
I
We
think
playing
that's
with
what
house
happened
money.
to us. I think we was 10-7 last year.
Yeah, but you know, y'all got people. We just now drafting the right people, getting the right people around. We got a whole new everything.
That's one thing I ain't never mad at Howie Roseman about.
That's what if he talking about a rebuild, that's what we're already in. We already started our
Yeah.
rebuild. We got a whole
Yeah,
new ownership, new coach, new quarterback, new O line, like new running backs, new receivers outside of McLaurin. Like we already started our rebuild. So
we passed the bill in DC. We might get a new building in the next 3 years.
yeah,
Hey,
they probably moving. They moved. They supposed to be moving
y'all,
back. And they about to
and once
change the
again,
Get the
logo.
hell on out of
yeah,
Maryland.
Once
and
they
All
once
that
change
again,
damn
the
they
traffic.
begging
logo,
for a new name. They begging for a new design.
bruh, man,
And
look,
then a new
every fan that's out here right now, when they heard the word Commanders, they immediately wanted it changed.
and you
It's not.
yourself,
It's
Takar, called them
everybody.
the
No,
It's
like
not
Redskins.
new.
Nah, they
United
did not
Football
love
League,
that.
United States Football League, UFL
No,
League or something.
it's
They
not.
did not love
It's
that at
some.
all.
It's some people who wanted just to go ahead and just keep it Commanders because they just want to stay with a name, but they didn't like it. They just
What's his
wanted
name?
it to
Tubby?
be
What's his
consistent.
name? Tubby?
I'm gonna tell you right
What's
now,
his,
all the people I know that live around here love just the Washington team. They like that name.
We did like
I
the
was
Washington
just getting
football
ready to say
team.
that.
The Washington football
That was
team
weird.
it was cool.
That was weird. That was still weird to me.
Garbage. That was like
well,
That was still
a
weird to
made
me.
up
It
team on
didn't come out
Madden.
right.
Peasy,
That
your
was like a
opinion
made
don't
up
matter.
team on Madden.
Your
I
opinion
It's
just
don't
think
like
matter.
y'all.
That was
it's
like
like
a
You
a
felt
made up
like
team on Madden.
Redskins. You felt like Redskins was trash too, right?
They trying to
No,
get that.
All
There's a
of
lot
it
of
was
people
trash.
petitioning to
Exactly.
get
That's
that
why I
name
said.
back.
So your opinion don't
No,
matter.
the
no,
Maryland
no.
Marys.
No, no. I think y'all should be called the Redskins. I wish y'all name would be switched back to the
It
Redskins.
I
will
would have
be.
liked y'all to
It,
been called
it,
the Red Wolves.
because I
I agree with
misheard.
that.
I really like
I
that name.
miss calling y'all the Dead
Red Wolves is
Skins.
way better than football team and Commanders.
You said
Yeah,
who?
Yeah.
Red
The
Wolves.
Red Wolves is way
The
better
red,
than
It was cool.
I was like,
yeah.
I hate these
I
motherfuckers, but
Red
that's a cold
Tails.
name.
Red Tails would have been
If
nice.
I'd
y'all would
like
have been
Red
called the Red
Tails when
Wolves.
I heard
Red
Red
Tails was cool
Tails.
too.
Yeah. I mean,
It,
y'all
It
watched.
has a
Not
lot
for a
of
football
history.
team though.
Well, I mean, they ain't commanding nothing.
that was my whole thing.
Do
We
you
were
think
never in the command of.
Do you think
Oh, we.
our Caucasian brothers would let that red tail thing be the lead of that
Mm-mm.
franchise in Washington? I mean,
Too much
just
history.
politically and honestly, do you think that would happen?
If it switch again, it's because it's switching back.
Yeah,
Pretty
they
much.
they pushing to
Pretty
push
much.
to switch
Yeah,
it back.
it's not going because we're just trying
Well,
to change it to be something
well, I'm gonna
else.
tell y'all something.
Yeah,
Red
I
Wolves would
wanted to
be
be
nice.
as a Cowboys fan. I'm with y'all.
Yeah, the Wolves then would have
Washington,
been nice too.
change that thing back to the Redskins. I gotta go, y'all.
We know
I'm sleeping.
All
he
right. Well,
he
let me
gonna he gonna wrap it up.
let's go ahead and close it out then because we got our predictions that we talked about all
See you
around the
when I
league. So
see
let's
you.
just wrap
and a
this
lot of
thing up.
other fodder.
Except for Deontay Johnson, I was gonna talk about him.
What's that? Who's
Of course, Deontay
After dark.
Johnson used to be a Pittsburgh Steeler. Then he went to the Carolina Panthers, and then he got traded to the Ravens. He ended up quitting in the middle of the game on the Ravens and saying, "I'm not going into the game."
Oh,
So
And he
him.
refused to play against us.
yeah,
Yeah.
he refused. So they cut him. So of course Houston got the big injury on Tank Dell, and they need a receiver that's a veteran. So they picked him up off of waivers. This is someone when Shan was talking about how Philly is a save a Negro type of era. Like they got to be able to do the same thing in Houston with this guy because psychologically you can already tell. Like in this game today, you get these teams with good quarterbacks and you a receiver. You went from the Panthers to the Ravens, and now you're going to Houston, and you a receiver. You gotta like if you want to play receiver in this league, what quarterbacks are you going to get besides those two? This might be his
Yeah,
last
it's like
stop
the
in the
last
NFL.
stop.
Yeah,
Last stop. That's
This
all
is
I
He
heard
got
is
dealt
last
a
stop.
pretty
yeah,
decent hand.
yeah. Like
for
he
sure.
really did. If it weren't for Tank Dell, I don't know if he would have got picked up because that kind of attitude, man, you can't have that. Like you quit
Mm-hmm.
You can't have that
Right.
in your locker room. So at the end of the day, I hope,
Not middle
because
school.
I really love the Houston coach. So I hope he, he got that to bring him back in, reel him back in. But this is last stop, like Takara said. Like, if it don't work out here,
I'm surprised we haven't talked about the linebacker from San Francisco who quit. That was
yeah,
interesting, but yeah,
yeah, he gonna
Dang.
have
It's
his
in the
for
meat.
sure.
situation.
These boys eating vegan. They need to go eat meat. They soft.
They playing middle school
They
ball.
Too much
they
estrogen in the
don't.
system.
They
Salty
ain't played
vegan.
basket. They ain't played basketball outside with a water ball. You know what I'm saying? They
Go
weak.
drink from the water hose.
Nah,
Yeah, they ain't never drink from the water
They ain't
hose.
drink
no,
from the water
nah.
hose.
Go harder than that. They ain't played basketball out of a bicycle rim when you knock the spokes out and just stick it on the back of a tree and play
That
basketball.
is.
Play.
If
And
you,
when you
And
dunk that
have a
thing, you
full
scar
dirt court.
yourself up. You dunk it, you scar yourself up.
yeah,
You go in like that, you damn near tear your arm up.
And,
and
and,
try
and
and try not
the
to
court is
land
not paved.
and
It's
try
all
not to
dirt.
land on try not to land on one of the stumps of the trees and twist
Yeah,
your
let's
ankle
start.
at the same
Bruh.
time. So I'm
Y'all
Yeah,
telling you,
sound old as shit.
that's right.
yeah, these boys.
That's how they
Yeah,
build you. That's how they
yeah.
build you rough and
Get
tough,
off my
baby.
Hey
That's how they
lawn.
Stan,
build you rough
hey
and tough.
Stan. You know how these boys grew up. You know how these boys grew up. I
Yep.
got next.
Well, that's how I'm about to be living when we hang up.
Why
That's
you
cool.
playing?
For sure, for sure.
Playing
But
the sticks.
we would like to thank everybody for showing up for the week 16's episode of Who Runs the NFC East. We'd like to thank Shan for showing up. We'd like
You
to thank Lady Hayes for showing up as well.
Mm.
Of course, our regular mainstays, Takaris, Peasy, Stan, for showing up as well. With myself, we also thank you guys. This is the holiday week, so whatever you celebrate, happy holidays to you. Merry Christmas, happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa, happy all of that good stuff. Rosh Hashanah, all of it. But we like to say thanks for coming, tuning out. We'll see you guys next week. Keep God
Happy
first.
Chris
We'll holler at you
Kwanzaa.
later.
Merry Christmas.
Go
Go
bird.
spend some money.
Go
do it
bird.
Go
better,
We
spend
Randy.
some
rebuilding.
Do it
money.
better, Randy
Go
Moss.
spend some
Do it better,
money.
Randy
We
Moss.
rebuilding. We rebuilding.
Oh boy.